It's fuel. Learn more at cliffkid.com.
Hello, children. Kids Candle comes again with a new story, The Legend of the Emeralds. This is a story about a special stone. Listen carefully to the full story, little kids. One day, Princess Merida raced down the palace hallway. She looked forward to the rites of summer all year long. It was a special festival that celebrated the friendship between the clans. This year, the Macintosh clan would be her family's honored guest. There would be dancing, games, and feats of strength. At the docks, everyone gathered to meet and greet their visitors. Young Macintosh stepped down from the boat. The sunlight glistened off a family crest tied to his kilt sash. Merida teased him. "Oh, fancy are we?" And young Macintosh grinned. "What, you don't have a crest of your own?" Showing him a lucky charm tied to her bow. Merida replied, "No, but I have this. So shall I beat you at archery or to the top of the fire falls first?" She challenged with a sly smile. Young Macintosh cried, "To the fire falls!" Merida jumped on her horse, Angus, and young Macintosh followed close behind. The two reached the base of the fire falls at the same time. They began to climb the craggy rocks. They were neck and neck as they approached the top. Merida pulled herself up and cried, "I won!" Young Macintosh argued, "Barely." Then Macintosh looked around and he remarked, "Wow, this is a fine waterfall you've got here. Where does all this water come from?" Merida replied, "I'm not sure. Let's find out." Merida and young Macintosh walked deeper into the forest. Then they stopped short at the edge of a deep lake. Merida said with disappointment, "Suppose this is it? I fancied we would have an adventure, but this is a common lock." Merida tried climbing a boulder to get a better view. Suddenly, the boulder moved. Merida stumbled forwards into a cave, and young Macintosh jumped up to follow her. When Merida caught her balance, she gasped at what she found. Pointing at a pool of flowing water, Merida exclaimed, "It's the real source of the fire falls." There, two large glowing emeralds were resting on a stone ledge. Merida said, "Those emeralds must be lucky." Young Macintosh asked, "Lucky? But emeralds are a symbol of power, not luck." Merida scoffed. "Everyone knows emeralds bring good luck." Merida and young Macintosh began to argue. Suddenly, young Macintosh snatched up one of the emeralds. Macintosh said, "I'm taking this to my father. Then you'll see how powerful emeralds are. The Macintosh clan will be stronger than ever." Merida exclaimed, "Then I'll be taking the other one." They each put an emerald in their own. Neither one noticed that the gems were stopped glowing. Back at the castle, Lord Macintosh assured them that the emerald was a symbol of power. Queen Eleanor replied, "Lord Macintosh is correct, but it's also a symbol of luck." And we sometimes forget that emerald's most important meaning, loyalty. The ancient legend of the emeralds is why we are here today. She explained that there used to be a fighting between the clans. Then two great kings rose to power, and each placed an emerald at the source of the firefalls to symbolize their clan's new friendship.
The hustle and bustle of life can make it hard to spend quality time with friends and family. But in the end, nothing is more important than the moments shared with loved ones. And there's no better place to do that than around the dinner table. Enjoy meals that are simply delicious with Pillsbury crescent rolls, Grand's flaky layer biscuits, and cornbread swirls. Serve them as is or try them in new recipes. Pillsbury turns meals into memories. Visit Pillsbury.com for recipe inspiration and pick up a meal starter next time you're at the grocery store.
As long as the firefalls ran sparkling, there would be peace. Suddenly, a Dunbrook clansman raced into the hall. He cried, "The firefalls! They've gone dark!" Everyone raced outside to look at the lifeless fort. King Fergus cried, "Who has done this?" Lord Mackintosh nodded. "Yes, when King Fergus finds out which one of his Dunbrook clansmen did this, we will have my support." King Fergus said, "Which one of my clansmen? It was probably one of your clansmen." The men glared at each other. Lord Mackintosh commanded, "Mackintosh clan, we're leaving." Merida and young Mackintosh looked at each other as everyone else went back to the castle. They tailed to get those emeralds back to where they belonged before the friendship between their clans was ruined. The pair tried to